So your intentions literally are being picked up all of the time. So when your intention is not right, the person can pick it up. They do sense it. They don't always label it. They don't always know what it is, but they'll get a sense of a feeling or a sense of oh, that was weird or whatever. And every one of you know that. When you're around someone and it doesn't feel right, the bottom line is because it isn't right. Okay, it's as simple as that. And if you want to create rapport with another human being, it's really to get that feeling going as good as possible. Now, you don't have to feel good around the person all the time. You don't have to feel comfortable around the person all the time. But one of the things that you should be doing is reading how you're feeling around the person. But one of the big challenges very often is if we're absorbed in our own feelings, which is one of the big challenges we have now, if we're absorbed in our own feelings, we cannot read other people's feelings. Right? So it's part of the act of recognizing how you feel, but also tuning into how the other person's responding, reacting, and interacting with you as well. When a person is lined up, they literally will line up. Okay, so when they're lined up to their goal, their midline will be activated. Their tone of voice will be activated. They'll deepen their tone as they talk about their goal. And these are called embedded commands. They will be given embedded commands to themselves. So you'll hear the certainty in their voice. You'll hear that conviction in their voice. There won't be that, what we talked about yesterday when a person is lying, where they step away and they soften up, or they subdue a little bit, or they reduce. When you talk about personality really in essence is a part of your brain that you're using in a particular time. You might call it personality, it's just a part of grey matter that's been activated. Now, if you're trying to create rapport, obviously what you're going to do is the purpose of rapport is to connect with the person's world, to meet them in their world, and then to begin to match their world and pace and lead from there, okay? So that, if I want to communicate to you, you need to feel that basically I understand you. And the way we interpret understanding is that if you're like me, then you'll like me, okay? Which is very dangerous, by the way, okay? But that being said, it's very useful as well. The idea being is I'm trying to literally enter their world and look similar to them so they get the same feeling that we're just the same, okay? Basically, so, and on that basis then trust is the idea is that trust will build. You can anchor in any of the systems. So we've got 5 systems, okay? Visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, gustatory. Okay? When we talk about anchoring, what we're talking about is triggering responses in human beings, triggering feelings in human beings. Okay? So we can create an anchor in any of the systems. Okay? So for example, a visual anchor would be that typically if you see, say, a sunset or a sunrise, that would produce and provoke a response. We're going to show you first a really easy way to collapse an anchor. So remember, anchors are feelings, really. They end up as feelings of experiences. So you might have a bad memory or a bad experience of someone or something, and that feeling or that memory kind of haunts you in that way. So say there might be someone in your past that just gave you grief, or someone currently in your present that gives you grief and gives you a hassle or whatever, that they make you feel small or make you feel basically inadequate or insecure, or you lose your temper with them, whatever it is, okay? Does anyone have anyone like that? Basically, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we can actually collapse the anchor in it. I really need to give up the cigarettes, and I haven't given them up, and I just picked one of them just for luck. I said, but do you really want to give them up? I never thought of it that way. He gave up cigarettes that day. Now, it doesn't always work that powerful, but sometimes it does. Because he was saying, I need to, and I said, why don't you just say you want it? Because you do need to, yes, but you also want it. But want it was more motivating for him, and it was easier for him to do from a want. Do you get the idea?